talk to you about life. It's just too difficult to be alive, isn't it? Try to function. There are all these people to deal with. I tried to buy a can of tuna fish the other day in the supermarket, and there was this person standing directly in front of where I wanted to reach out and grab the tuna fish can. I waited a while to see if they'd move, and they didn't. They were looking at tuna fish too, but they were taking an awfully long time on it, reading all the ingredients as if they were a book. Pretty boring book, if you ask me, but nobody has. And so I waited a long while, and they still didn't move, and I couldn't get to the tuna fish cans. And I thought about asking them to move. But then they seemed so stupid, not to have sense that I needed to get by them, that I had this awful fear that it would do no good. No good at all. They'd probably turn to me and say something like, "Well, move when we're goddamn ready, you nagging bitch." And then what would I do? And so I started to cry out of frustration, quietly, so as not to disturb anyone. And still, even though I was softly sobbing, this stupid person couldn't sense that I needed to get by them. And so I brought my fist over hard on their head and screamed, "Would you kindly move, asshole?" And this person fell to the ground totally startled. And a child nearby started to cry. And I was still crying. And I couldn't imagine making use of the tuna fish can now anyway. So I shouted at the child to stop crying at me. He was drawing way too much attention to me. I ran out of the supermarket. And I thought to myself, I'll call a cab to the Metropolitan Museum of Art. I need to be surrounded by